All right, so you guys were here. You were about to camp. Pull up the camping sheet for everyone. So you guys are done camping, wake up the next day. Our plan to...
Shall we reconnoiter, gentlemen and lady?
That we should.
All right.
Actually, I think the first thing we want to do...
Oh. So much for that.
No, I think, Claude, do you want to roll for your speed boost thing?
Yeah. Make sure it's a straight up nature roll. Ding, ding, ding. Winner, chicken dinner. I assume. Bumps up from 4 activities to 6 activities.
So, hitting on the speed to 60, so you guys get 2 extra activities a day.
Nice.
You guys take the 2 actions and reconnoiter.
In a grassland, shouldn't it be 1? Like
yeah.
I believe it's the same amount as it is to traverse.
Traverse it, yeah.
The hack.
And then mapping it would be 1 if you wanted to map it.
Would also be 1. Yeah, like unless anybody's opposed, like I think that was the plan, was we were gonna like hook around the outside of what we currently have, mapped and map those
going.
the current and those 3 more hexes, and then back to Oleg.
Yep.
I'm down with that.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't take a crazy amount of time where we think the kobolds may show up, it was exactly as Sean said.
Yeah, they didn't seem like in a hurry, and you think like telling accurate time and stuff isn't really their strong suit.
And over this distance with this many like actions, like we could be there today, no problem, if we just moved. But like if it's a hex to move, a hex to map, a hex to reconnoiter, and a hex to map, an action to move, an action to reconnoiter, and an action to hex. That's a total of 3 actions. We could do this in, like roughly 2 days.
Cool.
Over this short a distance, we can, and in the grasslands, we can do it all pretty quickly.
Let's do this.
So I don't know if Joe has,
yeah, after this one, this one's pretty open. The old sycamore tree that was in here is pretty much, the main thing in here. Which tile are you going to after this one?
We want to map this one too.
Okay. So you did 1 to map, reconnoiter, 1 to map.
1 to map, and then the third one is moving up a heck, and then we'll reconnoiter, assuming nothing of particular note. Then we map, assuming nothing then of particular note, and move up to the right another heck.
So you guys do, as you're kind of scouting out this square, come across this old like oak tree that looks like it was struck by lightning, kind of cracked in half. It's the top of like a low hill. Like looking around, it's like the lone tree in a 2-mile radius. From the north, the tree looks eerily like a claw. You guys are scouting it out.
Like if we get closer, is it just an interesting tree, or is there anything going on there?
Yeah, give me a survival check. I'll put it in the chat.
We are all surviving this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Heavens.
That is all the survival.
Oh my.
Yeah, as you're looking at this tree, you notice that the ground beneath the hollow in the tree's roots on the north side have been disturbed. Like it's much more loose.
Like somebody was digging there?
Yeah.
Or like... yeah.
Can we... I don't think we keep like a lot of like digging supplies and stuff.
Has anyone got like a mold earth or whatever that D&D spell is? Is that something similar in Pathfinder?
I look good. Does that count?
Smoke.
Just Just checking. I mean, men have been known to move the earth for me, so.
I don't have anything like that. I could, like, submit it to a lot of water. With either a rousing splash or a spout. Like, I could definitely, like, sluice it out. But I don't know, like, depending on what it is, getting wet might not be good.
Do we see footprints or a path, or is it just like the ground's just somehow disturbed?
It was like somebody was digging here, so maybe somebody was hiding something.
Well, it's
Maybe using the tree as a landmark.
Yeah, the ground there has been disturbed. It's been dug up or at some point more recent than the rest of the ground.
okay. Well, let's go check it out.
Like the plants and stuff haven't overgrown it again, and water hasn't packed it down tight enough. So yeah, it would take about 10 minutes to dig it out. If that's what you want to do.
Ew. Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, you dig a bit. It's not too hard because again, it's still fairly loose. It's not as hard packed as it could be, and only a couple feet down, you know, your shovel hits something as you bring out this heavy leather cloak that has like just wrapped up like some stuff in it. The cloak itself is pretty much weathered and ruined at this point, but wrapped up in it you find some stuff.
What do we find?
Probably we take it.
Yeah, you should be able to double click on that now, and
Ooh. All sorts of stuff. A spell book.
the spell book looks like it's, you know, most of it has been kind of waterlogged, but there still are some spells, some pages that are still useful.
Interesting.
Wow. You guys, who has a spell book amongst us?
I don't think any of us need a spell book.
Well, I don't have one, but I can do some spells.
Oh, wait. Yeah, you took the wizard not subclass, but like the wizard dedication at level 2, right?
That's right, yeah.
Then you do have a spell book.
Hey, cool.
Because you get one when you
Nice.
take that dedication, I think.
I have 2 spells right now, so.
So you should be able to copy these spells into it. You wouldn't be able to cast them yet if they're first level spells, but you can, like, take the spell book.
Well, I'm going to move it over to me then, guys. Who wants the Wand of Breathe Fire?
I know I can use it. I don't know if your magic, either heaven or kind of. Are either of you arcane or are you both occult? Well, again, Oksana's wizard should be arcane, so she should be able to use
That's
it as
right.
well, I think.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't know if Kodon can use it.
So yeah, and then you're going to this one next.
Yeah.
That was reconnoitered
So the
and
one we were
map.
just
So
fixing could be blue.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6 was to move in.
Move into the text at the end of the day, yeah.
Yeah. Alrighty. So camping again. So the night goes by uneventfully, and you guys wake up in the morning. I'll make sure say rest. Just make sure you're all rested, and then we can close that.
And it's a heavy downpour again. Boy, we got some bad weather.
Yeah, a little heavy downpour rain today, making everyone cold and wet. Visual perception checks taken -1.
Oh,
Circumstance
doesn't
penalty.
matter for Claw.
Yeah. Well, that's his, to be able to travel quick. So he's still
Yeah.
Mr. Speedy there. Today we're going to map and reconnoiter.
Correct.
As you guys are scouting out this, you come across the piece of earth that's like cleared out, more just like loose dirt kind of, in a 5-foot diameter, 25-foot deep shaft in the middle of it with thick webbing along the walls.
Spider webbing or like man-made like rope webbing?
Like spider webbing.
It looks like a nest for a giant spider.
Yeah, and the area extending almost 200 feet around this little spider hole is, you find like skeletons of boars and deer and bears, even a couple humans.
It's clearly not a part of the natural world if we want to exterminate a local threat.
Yep. I think
Do a
the
spider
question
potion?
is there, can we figure out how to get this thing on fire, like burn? Can we, I think I have torches that we can light to sort of mass murder these things. I do have
fire
5
is
torches.
not my forte.
I have a torch and I have flint and steel. I also have oil, a pint of it.
That's what I was
Gotcha.
gonna ask. The oil, yeah.
If we want to burn it out.
Yeah, burn this thing out, man. I think if I can,
Sounds
do
like
I
a good
just
plan, but why don't we do that with the gopher?
I got some torches too, so we won't run out. But and then actually, no, I don't have a fire spell. Let me check my spell preparation.
We'd have to wait till tomorrow to get a change spell.
Yeah.
We would, if we wanted to wait until tomorrow, I definitely have access to fire spells. I don't normally use them because I'm a druid and fire tends to get out of hand.
Yeah, I really don't have anything. So if we want to try the torches and
But yeah, I'm
kind of
down for
Burn the
See.
witch.
later.
So I got the oil. I guess I'll throw it in there and then
wi-
have a torch.
The witch spider? Hold on, let me add
The
some
witch spider?
spells to the spider.
I have a lot of experience.
Thanks for the idea.
I do what I can.
That looks fantastic. That is definitely a professional map right there.
Yeah.
This is clearly a funnel shaped. Oh, you took away the lines and left everything else.
Yeah. I was going to leave you guys.
Now it's completely
Good show.
unconvincing as a spider's den. I can't buy it at all. It's not even enough for me to use my imagination. I need.
I was told there would be no imagination on this test.
No imagination required.
Nope.
I'll leave the...
Blood spatters of previous victims.
Yeah, you see this area here is just covered in like wet, like thick webbing all around here, all around the ground.
You know, to get crazy where your webs, because we are setting them on fire.
All this time I'm taking to draw it, you guys should like not set it on fire for sure.
But we
We
will.
appreciate your web drawing capabilities, but I think you are underestimating our fire inducing capabilities.
Your enthusiasm for fire.
Yeah.
So are you guys making preparations to set the area on fire? Two things, if you guys could roll me a perception check, and if it doesn't, when it comes up, if it doesn't have it, put a -1 on it.
I do not
Why
see
do
a
you hate
minus
us?
one. Is that for rain or something?
Minus
Yeah, because it's
one.
heavy rain.
Mine should have a manually added -1.
Penny, you spot two things as everyone else is trying to get something to light on fire in this rain. Trying to find something dry or flammable enough that it doesn't matter. First thing you notice is there's seems to be a body that's, most of these skeletons are pretty rotted corpses of animals and stuff, but you do spot like a humanoid that is laying over here that looks like it has some more preserved gear on him.
And right behind it is a dragon, right? No, just kidding.
And then you do kind of catch some movement over here.
Okay. I'll just tell everybody, it looks like we've got company. Hurry it up. And I've got the flask of oil. And have I been able to light my torch yet? Is that something that I'm still working on as we're prepping?
Yeah, I'd say you'd be able to light it.
Okay, cool. Because I got a flint and steel, and I've got that. I've planned for this. I've played OSR. So, okay, cool. So...
You got your torch lit, and then what is it you're trying to light? Your oil?
I'm not. No. What is that? No. I'm gonna throw the. I want to throw the oil at the web, and then I'm gonna throw the torch at the, where it breaks, because oil and water don't mix. Oh, it looks like I can set a pint of oil aflame and throw it. I must first interact action, then throw it with the other action as a ranged attack, and then if I hit, it splatters on the creature, or in a single 5-foot square you target, you must succeed on a flat DC 10 for the oil to ignite successfully. When it does 1d6 fire damage.
There you go. Sounds like we can already do that.
Oh. Okay. So, I don't want to rush anything, but should we go into initiative mode just so that I can give them the old 1-2,
And everyone gets a new hero point. So yeah, we'll say 20 feet is the range. Well, initiative real quick, just so we can know where we're at in that action. We're gonna forward it to Penny. So she's taking that action.
All right. So I'm gonna move first. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I think that's as close as I can get to it.
Yeah, I mean 20 feet is like here. You can hit it. So go ahead and click on that DC 10 flat check to see if you can get it to ignite.
I'm going to use the hero point because that's important, right?
Yeah, and we all got new hero points.
1.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Same thing that happened earlier. So you toss this oil and it happens to land on a soft patch and does not break.
Can you just put it on the map just as so I know where it is? Because what happens next, there's a lot of things that might happen next, and I don't know what.
Yeah.
I might try it again,
Imagine it looked like an underfilled water balloon in a water balloon fight where it just kind of wobbles around and bounces and rolls off down in the grass.
Say it's like...
So then if that's the interact with objects, or is that's the flat check, right? So do I still have one more action?
Yeah, you could throw it up to 20 feet, and it's the DC 10 flat check is basically for the oil to ignite successfully when it hits. Like if if it shatters and ignites.
Move, you interacted and you threw.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I'm done. My turn is over, and I will hit the go button.
So it didn't ignite.
It did not.
Nope.
Huh. Well, I will ready if something pops out, I want to shoot it. Is that an option?
Yeah, you 2 actions, and it prepares an action.
I will spend 2 actions to prepare an action. I will want to blast whatever pops out.
That is your blast 2 actions?
Yes.
You can't do that. It takes 2 actions to prepare a 1-action thing. You can only prepare a 1-action thing.
Can I spend 3 actions to prepare a 2-action?
Nope, not according to the rule. I mean, like, Joe lets out, Joe can let you do anything he wants. But no, normally you use 2 actions to prepare a 1-action.
You can hold your turn.
And you start moving down the initiative until you say, I go next.
Okay, I'll do that.
I'm going to say you'll go after Claw, but at any time on someone's turn. For example, if something pops out of this hole, you can be like, I want to go next.
Sure. We're a fairly open area there, right?
Yeah, it's all plains area.
Yeah, can I have my pestilence brought out?
We don't see the spider yet, right?
Thanks.
Correct. Lindsay is not going to measure things. She's going to move.
Sing the song of sixpence, Lindsay.
I think she just kind of wants to get where you can all hear her when she sings her song and inspires you. So you're all inspired by her. That's her turn. All right, Kodon. After this, you will go because as Penny comes up and throws something, this spider the size of a small pony.
Oh. Hello, friend.
Basically, leaps out of this hole.
That spider can just fuck right off.
That spider has a face like butt cheeks.
It does.
I also thought that, yes, rosy butt cheek. But yeah, it can fuck right off. Especially if it's the size of a small pony. Which is the size of a large donkey. Which is the size of 18 eagles.
How many dongs is it?
I did not see the computation, but it's approximately 42.
Okay.
Oh, and it misses. Yeah, it jumps at you, but it's not able to land in a bite on you.
Okay. So I'm gonna spend my first action to command Pestilence to ride forth like the wind. 35 feet, perfect. And it's going to strike fear. Should become frightened if it is hit. Okay, so I'm going to attack with Divine Lance. Yeah, critical.
Nice.
Oh, wait, a critical. If the attack is a critical, it gets frightened too. And then the damage on that attack. Whoa, Nelly. And that is my turn.
And it's Valerie. She's going to move up. Hit it. Because of its fright.
And these conditions make a frickin' difference.
Yeah, because
They
frightened,
really do.
frightened and
Yes,
off guard
they
are two
do.
separate ones, so they stack. So it's got a -4. It's gonna try again. Surprised that wasn't a critical. It was so close. Oksana.
All right.
Take us home, Oksana.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna stay where I am and give it the evil eye. Yes. So that's a failure. So now it's sickened 1. Really stacking this one up here. And then I'm gonna shoot needle darts at it with the cold iron. Ugh. I miss. I'm going to use a hero point. Critical.
That's very different than the other roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just so you know, though, the frightened 2 would overwrite your second one. just because they're both status penalties, and so those don't stack. It's just whatever the highest value is. You're like, sickened is there just in case it loses the frightened, it would still be sickened.
Yeah.
Hey,
So then that,
you know what?
9 times 2, so it'd be 18, right? With the critical.
Yeah.
Yay! Nice.
Yeah, you kill it.
Nice.
Wah, wah, wah. We're having spider legs for dinner tonight.
So if we're back to free movement, I guess I'd like to move up right here, grab my oil, and then just take the time to do it right and burn that thing to the ground.
Just, yeah,
Burn out the nest.
Burn up the nest.
Burn out the nest. Yep.
Yeah, the top layer takes a minute, or takes a little slower because it's all wet still, but as soon as it really gets some of that dry stuff, it burns out pretty quickly into the hole.
We should check out that body too.
Yeah, exactly. That's the next thing. So. Ooh. A short sword. A crude map.
Spider was carrying around a crude map.
No, the body had it.
Yeah. A body
But we
had
are
it.
suckers
and
for a crude
correct.
map.
But look at what it describes.
A claw-shaped tree.
Maybe the,
Oh, we've
the
been
thing
there.
that we already done. Been
This
there,
guy's
done
not
that.
going back for that stuff.
No, he is not.
That's funny.
Do we have one person who keeps the money?
I think once we get back to our horses, we can put it into the party stash.
Okay.
It's funny that those were our 2 random encounters and we got them in that order.
Okay, and then move up to there, right?
That's right. Reconnoiter and map and move into Oleg's.
Yeah, you guys pretty much just open hills. Nothing really of interest comes up, but you're able to map it out and make it back to Oleg's at the end of the day.
So when we get back, like, what's the vibe? How's everybody doing?
We have Lana's ring. She's going to be happy.
Mm-hmm.
She'd better be.
Yeah, the vibe's pretty good. It's still raining pretty good. Most people are just hanging out inside.
Is anybody new there?
You see, like, this fairly old man who's there at Oleg's, sitting down. Looks like he's finishing up some stew that Svetlana cooked for him. He's kind of sitting in the corner by himself, mumbling into his stew. Svetlana and Oleg greet you. Oleg would come out to meet you guys when you pull in and basically take your horses and take them into the stables. He lets Kodon take care of his horse because he just takes one look at it, just looks at Kodon, shakes his head, and walks away. Like, I'm not. Nope.
Nope.
Svetlana comes out and greets you, and come in, get by the fire, warm up, dry off. Can I get you some warm stew and some ale, some wine?
Well, we have something for you, Svetlana. It took a little effort, and there were some kobolds involved, but and then I kind of motioned for one of you to produce the ring to give it to her.
I'll grab it out of the saddlebag and kind of like come hovering over to her with it, like hanging down, like my arms are hanging down, like it's all so heavy.
She sees it and her face just lights up. She's like, how did you know? And she gives a look at Oleg and she's like mad, like not irritated for a second, but it kind of breaks into a smile. She's pretty happy and she's She thanks you guys profusely. She's very like, you should not have risked anything for this. I told that silly old man not to worry about it, but I'm very happy that you brought this to me. She'll tell you that, stew and ale is on her tonight.
We already had a duty. We were obligated to take care of this situation anyway, but more so, being able to help our host makes it a pleasure.
And after she hurries off to get you guys some stew and stuff, Oleg comes over and shakes your guys' hand and kind of pretty grateful, but he's not one to show a ton of emotions, but he's happy that you did that, and he says, as promised, I will I don't have a lot gold pieces, but you guys have credit here, 50 gold pieces and credit at the trading post.
Well, thank you.
Appreciate that. The experience was our pleasure. and wink, wink.
Yeah, I think we should tell him, hey, we have some other stuff you may be interested for your store. And, swords and leather armor and a couple other things.
The armor of the slightly abused.
Yeah.
Those stands will probably wash out. With club soda.
So everyone gets 30 XP for that.
We're so close.
Yeah.
Are we?
Can I punch out that? Can I punch out that old man for about 40 odd experience? No, just kidding. Actually, I'll grab a beer and I'll go sit down with the old man and just say, "Hey, how are you, old man? Nice to see you here. Haven't seen you here before."
He kind of looks up at you. He's very much like he's dressed in some traveling robes and stuff like that. It's got kind of like wild, like going bald on top a little bit, but the hair that he does have just seems to like looks like he stuck his finger in a light socket. He gives you a look once over and just says, just kind of grunts in acknowledgement of you as he's slurping down his stew. And after a couple seconds of that, he still some stew in his mouth, starts talking to you like, adventure, are ya?
Absolutely. We've just come back from a mighty quest to save a silver ring. But it was complicated, and we handled it with aplomb.
I'll come over, and Roxana will come over and join the group and be like, "Hello, where do you hail from, good sir?"
And as you sit down, Penny, you notice he kind of startles. He's a little jittery or whatever, but he introduces himself as Bakken. He said, "I'm just here to see if Oleg and Svetlana managed to get any fangberries. Just need some fangberries."
Fangberries? Huh. I've never heard of them. What do they do? What are the fangberries for?
I use them in my potions.
What kind of potion?
Make them go down a little better. All kinds of potions.
Oh.
Where are these thingberries found?
About 55 miles southwest of Oleg's.
55 miles.
It's like
It's a long walk.
I think.
Well, if we happen to go in that direction, I suppose we could try to find it for you, but I make no guarantees.
I usually bring my potions to sell, but I've been short of fangberries. And
What kind of potions do you create?
he's like, I can create healing potions. I can create potions of fire resistance, cold resistance.
Wow. Well, we're going to be settling in around here, and I think there will be some more adventurers crossing this way. Are you planning on moving on, or do you plan to stay here for a while? There could be some opportunities.
I'll probably set out for me hut in the morning.
Where would we find you after this then? Should we need your services?
Yeah, just straight east of here. About 20 miles.
Along the river?
Yeah, no, in the plains. Yeah, it's basically 2 hexes straight east.
Oh, okay. Not far.
Yeah, he just tells you, he's like, Svetlana or Olag could tell you where my hut is. Give you a map or something. I'm sure Olag will sell one to you.
You haven't come across someone named Falgrim, have you?
I don't know that I have. Do you know what he looks like?
He's a Barasin soldier. Came over this way not too long ago. Did you meet the soldiers?
He's like, I saw him. I steer clear those types of men. Some people come and visit me in my hut and buy potions, you know. Occasionally the bandits will come and try to shake me down a little bit, but the last time they stole my potions, they didn't know I had spiked them with some rather efficient laxatives. I think they got the message. They've kind of left me alone. But yeah, I mean, he's like, look, I'm not nosy like my good for nothing brother, okay? He would get all up in your business and, you know, try to find out stuff, probably because he's gonna like use it to sell it, or, you know, because he's a no good bastard, he is. But me, no, I'm not the nosy type. I don't care. You just come in, give me money, I give you the potions. That's all we need.
What's your brother's name?
Kermil. And he holds up his hand, and you see like he's missing his pinky finger, and he's like, bastard cut that off of me the last time he hit me, mother. Desna, rest her soul, took off right after to live in the hollow tree rather than face the guards.
Sounds like he's quite the criminal.
But basically, you know, like, if it's possible I have just seen him, but I don't know him by name.
Good to meet you.
As you guys are kind of talking to him too, and Svetlana brings out your bowls of stew, and you can tell they're a little more full than usual. They're like almost right up to the rim. She brings you also. She said though there was something sent for you. It's like a little bound package. It contains like a rolled up scroll. And it's basically like just kind of a, you know, we've heard you guys have been cleaning out the bandits and then have been, you know, defeating quite a bit of them, cleaning it up. And as kind of a reward for that, they gave you, sent along 30 gold pieces. That was for killing bandits. There was that wanted poster for the bandits.
Nice. Have any of the bandits, have you had anybody swing by here and try to shake you down since we went out?
No, it's been pretty quiet, and even travelers that have come, you know, we've had some travelers come in and stop by. They said that the roads have cleared up quite a bit. Like, you still see some random banditry around, like you're always going to have that even in the kingdoms. It's been much better. Or making a deal or dealing with the kobolds.
Everybody gets 2 experience points each.
2 experience points.
2 experience points. That's all we need. Yeah. Hallelujah.
Well, okay, you got a 28 extra that you can roll over.
Nice.
And Bakken, you know, turns in for the night. Alright, so we've leveled up to level 3, and we will continue this next week.